morning. We got a full house today. Welcome to Tuesday.
And another Nudelberg Daily Huddle, where we are here to help you guys get 1% better every day, because that's what we do. That's our focus.
And we even have an extra Nudelberg today.
Yeah, you know what? With the new schedule that we have now, Gabby's been taking more 7 a.m. Lifting classes. And so we get to start pretty much every day with him on the huddle now, which is great. Because at about 7, you tell us, at about 7:35, he starts saying, Poppy, huddle, Poppy, huddle, Poppy, huddle. So yeah, man, relax. You're a little early.
Creating a monster.
Good to see some old faces and names. Ron Katz is here this morning. Welcome, my friend. Hope life is treating you well. Good stuff. We missed you, Lori. Well, it wasn't an excused absence. That's what I want to know.
It was an excused absence, yes.
How'd the meeting go, Lori?
It went very well. We'll see eventually if it goes really well. But very open.
So you feel like there's definitely potential there.
Definitely.
That's awesome.
Love it. Thank you, Tim Anderson. Nice note yesterday. Mark, you and I knocked it out of the park yesterday. I mean, that was
it was a great episode, and I appreciate. We created a call to action at the end of the show that if it resonated with you and you thought somebody else could use it, to share it. Tim shared it in a post on LinkedIn. Melissa Graves shared it on a post on LinkedIn. So whether you sent it through a DM to somebody or whether or not you shared it in a post, we appreciate you sharing the gospel.
I love that. For anybody that's new watching this morning, and we sometimes take this for granted, but jump in, say hello, introduce yourself, say good morning, like some of the other folks do. You will immediately get hit with requests for virtual coffee for sure. But it's Jules in the graphic. Yep, that's the next move. That is definitely the next move. So this is a community. We want you to feel welcome. So please let us know you're here. Let us know a topic you want to talk about. Before we jump into real stuff this morning, I love when I get examples of people doing the right thing. And this is sort of a mission statement. People are always looking for the wrong thing. I caught you and whatever. But you got to point out when people do the right thing. Shay, show me a sweet reminder. Boom. So one of our clients, Kelly Martin, she's redoing her kitchen. And every day when they leave a note with a candy bar that says one of these cute things, which I got to tell you, that is such amazing execution, because you get your kitchen done, you're disrupted, man. It is total, chaos. And so she posted about it. And I love when I see this kind of execution.
They did a great job of making the candy match the note. Like, I think it was really creative, really well done.
I did that one year for our team, and everybody got a different candy bar with a different saying.
So, if you think about it, so that was definitely planned, Mark, and I like that you put that out. That wasn't a random act. That was pre-thought that we're going to buy a boatload of these candy bars. We're going to create the graphic, and the messaging to go with it. And then bam, throw it out there. Hard pressed to be pissed at those people if they take longer or something doesn't go right. They've pre-done it. So
they create an experience, right? Yeah. I mean, again, it's not about lots of people are redoing kitchens. There's a lot of people doing construction. The service and the experience of that company and those people will stand out. And it goes back to the principle, how you do what you do is way more important than what you actually do.
My contractor owes me a case of candy. That's all I can say. Because this damn bathroom and bedroom is taken, we're on 6 months now, okay?
Lori, we still don't have closet doors. Lori, we're still missing closet doors in 2 of our rooms.
It's crazy. They're doing so many jobs and they don't have enough workers. So
the state of service is so bad, so unreliable. But this company, Kitchen Tune-Up, gets unbelievable advertising because they do the right thing. Somebody shares it, and whether you share it in social media, you probably talk about it at lunch when you're with other business people, and you talk about it at dinner with your friends. So kudos to them. Great job. Shay, let's kick this thing in the ass and get it going. I am always struck by the smiles in that video. Everybody's smiling and doing their thing. So anyway, what's he saying? What's he
Saying
doing?
dance. He
Let's
loves
go,
the music.
man, dance.
He loves the Huddle music. He would listen
loves the
to it
Huddle
all
music.
day, I think.
Who wouldn't love Teddy P? So so I want to talk about my infatuation with Eagles, not the Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, Paula Bird is back, man. Thank you. Good to see you, Paula. There's so many lessons that you can learn from Eagles, such as, do you know how eagles learn to fly?
They get thrown out of the nest.
They get pushed off the cliff by their mother. So, interesting. Hey, figure it out before you get to the ground. But I continue to learn about this incredible animal. Shay, show me the video.
Did you know that the only bird in the world that dares to attack an eagle is the crow? It perches on the eagle's back and pecks at its neck. However, the eagle doesn't respond, fight, waste time, or expend any energy on it. Instead, the eagle opens its wings and starts to soar as high as possible. The higher the eagle flies, the harder it becomes for the crow to breathe. Eventually, the crow falls due to lack of oxygen. In light of this, here's some advice. Let's stop wasting time with crows. Let's continue our flight to the heights, and the crows will fall by themselves. We will keep on flying.
I love that.
What an amazing metaphor for all of the dark, and sinister people that show up in our lives, because they do. They're around. Not everybody's rooting for you. Not everybody has your best interests at heart. They're around. So let's call those people in our lives the crows. The higher you fly, they fall off. They can't.
Not only do they fall off, but it pisses their shit out of them.
I mean, Robert Saleh, the head coach for the Jets, used that entire analogy for the Jets in training camp.
Did he really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was his very first team meeting to start camp. He talked about being a hawk and what the crow, or being an eagle and what the crows do and how it works. Yeah, and what's interesting though is that the metaphor still applies for them. Totally. Even though they aren't taking off and they aren't ascending and they're battling and they're at the bottom of the pack right now, media is still all over them, right? Like everybody's still thrashing them as a team. Same old Jets still suck, all the things. And so even though they're not ascending, they still have plenty of crows that they have to try to get off their back by continuing to climb. So it's a great analogy.
I love it. I'm going to go back and watch my because I recorded the hard knocks, which by the way,
I think it was the first team meeting.
There was so many nuggets in that one. I said I was going to grab them. That just gave me the.
I found it.
You did? Play it, dude. Play it. Let's go.
Well, I'm quick, but I'm not that quick.
Oh, okay. So to be continued, man. So he's great. So I'll give you a guess what motivational music is today.
Fly like an eagle.
Boom, boom, boom. Let's go, Shay.
Slipping into the future. Time keeps on slipping into the future. I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle.
So Ashley gets it right. You know what? if we go back and grab
We should have
all
a
of the
Huddle
songs.
playlist. Yeah, we should have a Huddle playlist, a Huddle morning motivational music playlist. It's a great idea.
I mean, we do play some bangers. I mean, it is, yesterday was a doozy. Today is a doozy. That sent me down a whole Steve Miller thing yesterday. Forget it.
I will tell you, though, that song is iconic for my generation because of Space Jam, right?
Oh, is that right?
There's a scene in Space Jam where MJ is in the gym training, and it's in slow motion, and you're watching Jordan play
Training to
basketball
go up
in slow
against the
motion.
Monstars.
Right, and he's training the cartoon animals, and you're watching him just do his thing in front of a green screen, basically, right? Because the whole thing is animated, but it's to that song. Changed my mind on that song forever. Like, completely, I don't care what band it is. I don't care what video it was. That scene of him playing with that in the background, unbelievable.
So that's a really cool idea for a playlist. We can actually publish it monthly and say, here's the Nudelberg playlist.
We'll just update it every day. We'll add the new song. And it'll keep us from repeating songs because we'll have to stay on top of our game.
I'm sure we've repeated some, but
some songs are worth repeating, though.
Exactly. So we're feeling good today. I hope we're giving you this injection of, flying like an eagle, soaring above all of the crap. You and I, Mark, were talking about, a pilot goes above the turbulence. That's the big eagle in the sky. So just for shits and giggles, do either one of you know what the term "the eagle has landed" means?
Where it comes from?
No. What does it mean? The eagle has landed is a meaning. It's not the eagle has landed, but it was used in like the 1950s. And it's a term that's still used, but
I assume that it came from the military, but I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know for sure.
Shh.
Lori,
Melissa you're on mute. You're on
Melissa
mute.
Graves says
that is not correct.
Oh,
that is not correct.
I always thought
great guess, Melissa.
That it was like a suspect or like somebody you were watching, or no, like
it's funny. Everybody wants to guess the president lands. Patrice Jimenez says the space program.
Here's the answer. The answer is you got paid. The eagle has landed.
Really?
The day you got paid, in like Franklin Roosevelt said, the eagle has landed. So
never
you have it. So it could mean the same. It could be president too. I have no idea. I'm just here's the thing. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I have a microphone, so you got to believe me. I made the whole fucking thing up, and so it's
he picked that up.
A resounding response in the audience that says it was the president.
No,
the term for president landing.
So
hold on. Here we go to the record. Here we go to the videotape.
We're going to the source, and it is the NASA moon landing.
Let's go.
It is the what?
It's NASA Missile Control saying that they.
No, it is. If you Google it, is getting paid is guaranteed.
I never heard.
Guaranteed. Argument.
So anyway,
Jim Barrett says mission accomplished, which that I would say is the the widely accepted use of the term is done. Whatever happened, it's done.
So the song that the first lyrics are "Time keeps on shifting." So I'm gonna go with
shifting?
What is it?
There's a time keeps on ticking into the future.
What the hell's going on out here? Jay, that was awesome. Shit, fantastic.
Look at Jake. I think
I love it.
Lack of food.
Jake thinks you're lightheaded from the lack of food.
Where are we? Where are we?
Bullshit.
It's for Helen. Where's my car?
So take you back to being a kid. For me, being a kid, Magic 102.7 used to run TV commercials. And maybe the best TV commercial they ever ran was everybody butchering the lyrics to all of the classic oldies that they would play on that station. Right? In the shower, in the car, in the kitchen, they would be singing these songs and they would be butchering the lyrics. right? And so you definitely just butchered those lyrics.
Hey, what are the lyrics? Time
Time
keeps on
ticking,
Ticking.
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 Okay, what did I
into
say?
the
Not shifting. Time doesn't shift. It ticks.
I mean, maybe if you're in a Star Wars episode, like
What day is it? What day is
Oh God.
it? All right, so
Wait, did I miss
Point.
this yesterday? Was it like this yesterday?
No,
No,
yesterday
it was way more on track yesterday.
Okay, so there was a point to all of this that we're going to run out of time
Thank
unless I
God.
do it. So I got to thinking, like, we're talking about November is open enrollment for our courses. Everybody's talking about what am I going to do, in 2024? If you do the same as you did, you're going to get the same results. So this is a relevant conversation for everybody. So I put together 6 skills that I think are really relevant to major success in 2024. And I can tell you that this will be part of our kickoff, our client kickoff, but I'm going to touch on it today. Mark, you look like you're burning to say something.
I'm dying laughing because I realized that Melissa Graves said slipping, and I think it might be slipping. I think time keeps on slipping.
Oh, you know what?
So
So you can all go scratch your head.
somebody's got to find the answer for us. Shay, find the answer to the lyrics of the song. 'cause
Don't
we
ever
gotta have
say
it.
that you didn't learn something at this program. So,
Oh my God!
The
I'm
verdict
dying.
is time keeps on slipping.
wing,
Slipping!
man, wing.
Way to go, Melissa Graves.
That is great. So Patrice has a good. Who is going to see the Eagles in 2024? So we're having a whole show on Eagles. I love it. But
I love it.
6 skill sets. I think the most important skill set is time management.
Yeah, I would say that would be the second most important skill set because the first would be mindset. I think it always starts in the brain,
Okay.
And I think the tools and the toolbox and the strategy you build for yourself to be able to own the thoughts you choose, not the thoughts you have because you can't control that, but the thoughts you choose and the way you allow that to then affect your behavior and the way you operate, I would say that's number one.
So I would tend to agree with you. That is the order of how we teach it. But more often than not, and I have 2 virtual seminars coming up on time management, people say they don't have the time to create the right mindset.
Sure.
So, unless you're doing the things that clear space, like I'm hearing this all the time now. Hey, wow, I'm running out of time to hit my number. There's no such thing, man. Everybody has this time. There's tons of time. You have the same time every day. It's how you choose to do that. And I'm putting together stuff for our kickoff because I think it's so relevant. People are absolutely overstressed. I've never seen anything like it. People are so stressed about, we started with that comment, I have to, versus I get to. That starts with time management. And I think it's really, really significant. So number 2, or in this list, and it doesn't, but
Lori, but before we go on to number 2, Lori, do you agree with time management being the number 1 skill set that people should have?
Yeah. Of this list of the 6, I think it's the first one. Yeah, because the other stuff won't happen if you're not managing your time and focusing during that time to get what you need to
so
get.
Lori, that's brilliant. Nothing happens unless you make the time to do it, and so everybody's, hey, this is my morning routine. And they go, I just don't have time for that. I'm like, oh, listen, it's the most important part of the day, carpe diem, all this kind of stuff. Mine is written. It is done, almost like clockwork. So, no matter what, those things happen. And again, if it's not calendared, it doesn't get done. So thank you. Number, and this is focused more towards business, but pipeline generation. This is, I think, the most gigantic miss in all training and in all, people are spraying and praying. So Mark, I want you to talk about pipeline generation.
Yeah, it's conversations, right? And it's how you're building. And I had this conversation with somebody yesterday. It's how you're building the list of people and the targets of people that you're having conversations with. Like, you could look at a pretty list of people and go, okay, these are all of our targets, and this is who. But if you're not doing anything to get their attention or have conversations with people, you don't really have a pipeline. Like we did our pipeline, review yesterday, and I walk out of that meeting every time going, great, we're in really good shape, or okay, time to buckle up and time to get back to some of the fundamentals because the pipeline isn't really where it should be. I liken that to reviewing the tape after a game.
Mhm.
Win or loss, even if you lost, you walk away going, you know what, we played pretty well. We're close. We got a couple things that we got to fix. I don't feel terrible. Or you walk off the tape going, oh boy, we're fundamentally a mess right now. We got to get back to doing some of this stuff. And that's how you look and plan the week moving forward. That's what I love about that Monday meeting for us, is that it gives us a sense of how we need to adjust based on, is there a healthy pipeline or is there not? And we know the behaviors that go in to building that pipeline.
And the way you communicated back to me was pipeline is full. Finish.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
finish, man. Let's
Right.
go. Finish
Right.
it. So it's.
I want to make sure that if anybody on this the huddle this morning is not in sales, that this is not just about sales.
Correct.
So I sent this list to my team and said, whether you are recruiting volunteers, recruiting speakers or mentors for the entrepreneurship program, whether you're looking for vendors, options, right? When you need work done, whatever it is, you've got to build that pipeline.
If
right?
you're
All
in
of these
marketing,
skills.
the pipeline should be the content that you're going to create.
Yeah.
Right? Where are your ideas of content? Where's your strategy? What are the buckets you're going to play in? What
Your
are the things you really
distribution
want to exercise in terms of subject matter expertise? Like, I don't care what it is. The pipeline, in quotes, is whatever the plan is, the thing that's going to help you be successful. That's either healthy or it's not. And if it's not, you got to get to the work that gets you to building it.
So I said there were 6. We don't have time to get to all 6, but the last one is, I think, the most, this is the most under talked about skill set. And wouldn't you know, that's the next module that comes out in our Get on the Ball program. It's negotiation. You are negotiating every minute of your life. Every single thing that you do is a negotiation.
I'm negotiating with a terrorist all day, every day.
Listen, I negotiate with Patrick all day long. You want to go there? We got to go to the gym. You want to go to this? I mean, I feel like Monty Hall half the time. Right? Let's make a deal.
And it really is. And, I learned a lot from the Chris Voss masterclass that I took. And I kind of took a lot of the principles and applied it to both, a business and a personal conversation of what are the key pillars to handling a negotiation, and how do you put the rules that we believe in, whether it comes to preparation, whether it comes to building rapport and trust, when it comes to communication, all of the skill sets that we believe are important, whether it be in sales or in leadership, show up in a microcosm inside of a negotiation. Yeah. And it's a huge skill set to have regardless of what role you're in.
I'm super excited for you, for the module to drop with you and Jake. If you are not familiar with Get on the Ball, get over there, take a look at it. A monthly call.
Open enrollment. It's open enrollment now. You can lock in your subscription for next year for $1,000. Comes with 12 monthly calls. Comes with all of the modules, which are mindset, time management, modern business development, LinkedIn, video selling, and now negotiating.
And it's done at a rate where everybody can be part of it. That's why we built it. That's why it works. So if you're interested in learning more about it, reach out to either one of us. Lori, it's you and me tomorrow. That gentleman is.
I'll be at the Broward Workshop breakfast.
He's a mess. He's a mess.
I was going to go to that, but I didn't want to. Just
no, go, Jake. Go, because Jake's going to join me tomorrow and talk about his trip. So that timing is perfect.
Maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning, then, Lori. Yeah, I'll see you there then.
Go do what you need to do. Jake will join me tomorrow Tune in tomorrow because he's going to give us the whole rundown about going to other countries, what the NFL is doing overseas, all that stuff.
Well done, Jim.
I love
Everybody
Jim
have a
Barrett.
great day. And whether you shift, tick, or slip into the future, make sure you get 1% better.
I don't know, man. Like I step in the shower, I could slip into the future.
Oh, God.
Let's get down to business.
Please don't worry about me. I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business.